The unfinished portrait. The easel stood alone in the attic, dust clinging to its once vibrant canvas like cobwebs. It was a chilling sight, abandoned and forgotten, as if the artist had fled in terror. As a history buff drawn to the unsolved, I couldn't resist its silent pull. The attic belonged to a reclusive painter who disappeared decades ago, rumored to have gone mad while finishing his magnum opus. This unfinished portrait, shrouded in whispers, captivated me. The subject was a woman, her back to the viewer, a cascade of dark hair spilling down her shoulders. But it was the canvas itself that sent shivers down my spine. The colors seemed alive, swirling with an unnatural vibrancy, the woman's form almost shimmering at the edges. As I leaned closer, a prickling sensation spread across my skin. The woman in the painting seemed to turn, her head tilted just enough to reveal the faintest hint of a smile. An unsettling coldness engulfed the room, and the hairs on my arms stood on end. Panic surged, but morbid curiosity held me rooted. A glint of metal caught my eye, a small vial tucked behind the canvas. Inside, a viscous liquid glowed with an eerie light. A note, its edges yellowed with age, lay beside it. Her reflection holds the key, but beware the unfinished gaze. Driven by a mix of fear and fascination, I dipped my finger into the vial. The liquid felt chillingly alive, seeping into my skin. Suddenly, the woman in the painting winked, her smile widening into a grotesque leer. The attic door slammed shut, plunging me into darkness. Panic clawed at me. Then, in the faint moonlight filtering through the dusty window, I saw it, my own reflection on the canvas, contorting in unison with the woman's malevolent grin. My blood ran cold. Her unfinished gaze held me captive, mirroring my terror back at me, amplifying it 1,000-fold. I fought, tearing at the canvas, desperate to escape her reflected prison. But the more I struggled, the more real the woman became, her form solidifying, reaching out from the painting. Her touch was like ice, burning through my clothes, her laughter echoing in the confined space. Just as she lunged, a deafening crack split the air. The old floorboards gave way, and I plunged into the darkness below, the unfinished portrait falling, flames igniting from the lantern light. Days later, they found me, unconscious, at the bottom of the collapsed attic. The portrait was charred, the woman's face a smoldering mess. But in the corner, untouched by the flames, lay the vial, glowing faintly, a chilling reminder of the terror I just barely escaped. The mystery of the unfinished portrait remained unsolved, but for me, the answer was terrifyingly clear. The unfinished gaze held a power beyond comprehension, a gateway to a horror beyond the canvas. And I, in my foolish curiosity, had opened that door, forever haunted by the memory of the woman's chilling smile. Subscribe for more creepy stories to listen.